Hi everyone, it's Julia. Welcome back to my channel if you guys are always here, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is a plant tour. I have had so many requests for this video, so today's the day. It's finally here. Before we jump into it, I did want to say I am not an expert when it comes to plants. I am simply just a houseplant owner. I try my very best to keep all of them alive, happy, and well. However, any tips are much appreciated. So just a reminder to be positive and helpful in the comment section. We're all just trying to learn here, have some fun. This video isn't for educational purposes. It is just to show you guys what houseplants I own because I get questions all the time. I own a handful of plants. Not as many as a lot of the plant tours here on YouTube, but I still wanted to share the houseplants that I own. Before we jump into it, our windows face west, so we get a fair amount of sunlight in the afternoon. So a lot of our plants are shoved to the edges of our apartment, but I try my best with the lighting that we do have. Anyway, enough talking, let's get into the plant tour. So first off, I wanted to say I apologize if I mispronounce something. I'm trying my best, but I'll link all of the scientific names down below in the description box. So my first plant is a fiddle leaf fig, which is the most temperamental plant. It hates me. It was pushing out a new leaf and it just dropped it, so I was very sad about that. But his neighbor is a little fiddle and he's also pushing out a new leaf, so hopefully this one doesn't throw a temper tantrum. But I do love the look of these plants, but they definitely don't love me, so I try my best. Next, we have a blue Myrtillocactus. This is one of my newer plants and I really love this one. I think the bluish green is so pretty. Next, we have a Mickey Mouse cactus or a bunny ear cactus, and this is a newer one of mine as well, so it's still in its nursery pot, but it's pushing out some new growths, which is really exciting. And next we have a blue columnar cactus. Haven't seen much from this one, but it's still very pretty. We have a Ficus elastica variegata. This plant doesn't love me very much. It just hasn't been very happy. It dropped quite a few leaves, but it seems to be doing okay as of right now. But its neighbor, on the other hand, as you can see, it's a little crispy. It dropped a ton of its leaves, and then out of the blue, it pushed out 2 new ones. So hopefully it's trying to heal itself a little bit. This is one of my newer ones. It is a mini Monstera or a philodendron ginny. I believe it has a couple different names, but it definitely needs a little bit of TLC and hopefully I'll see some new growth from it. This is my favorite one. Don't tell my other plants. This is a black velvet Alocasia reginula, but I love this one. It's so beautiful and I love the pot because it matches. Of course, we have a Monstera deliciosa. That lighter green one is its newer leaf, but as you can see, those 3 dark leaves were the cutting that I originally made, so this plant is actually huge originally. Next, we have a zebra plant, which I love this guy. In the entryway, I have my snake plant, which this guy is about 3 years old, and I bought him at Walmart for $15, so he's going strong. He hasn't pushed out any new growth for a while, but I think I need to repot him this spring. Next, we have a Manjula pothos. I love the variegations in this, and there's one strand that has been growing and growing and growing and won't stop. Very minimal variegation on there, but still very pretty. And I actually took this cutting from that last plant that I just showed, that pothos, and it is so long. Very minimal variegation on this guy as well. Of course, I have a Hoya kerrii, which is a very simplistic plant, but still cute. And this is my ZZ plant, about 3 years old, I would say. Recently, it just pushed out 2 new shoots, which is so exciting. I love seeing new growth, and I really think it loves this spot in my kitchen, so very happy with it there. And this is one that I saved off of that last one. The shoot was dying, so it pushed out a new plant. And this is a rat tail cactus, I believe. It's definitely growing. You can see the tops are pushing out new growth. And of course, we have a spider plant. A lot of this plant died, so it's pretty small, but we're rescuing him. Next, we have a Portulacaria afra variegata. I butchered that, but it's just a succulent. I got this one from my coworker. Of course, we have another snake plant. You can never just have one snake plant. This is a neon pothos. I think there might be a different variation pushed into this plant just because you can see some variegation in there, but I do really like this one. And lastly, we have a marble queen pothos. She is beautiful. I love her variegated leaves. So gorgeous. Haven't seen much growth in the 3 years that I've had her, or about 2 years I'd say, but beautiful. So those are all the plants that I own. I love plant shopping. It's my addiction. It's so fun. I have to sneak them in the house, but that's okay. Nobody has to know. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to go follow me over on Instagram, as well as subscribe to this YouTube channel so you guys can see my future content. Thank you again for watching today's video. I will talk to you guys very soon in a new one.